Hey everyone, welcome to Getting My Life Back Together, Episode 1, Season 1. So this series is going to be all about just, getting my life together, more just being more productive and planning out things. So today I'm going to be doing 3 different things. So we're going to start off with working on my planner here. Well, my calendar. So let's do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have my calendar here, and I'm ready to put in the events that I know I have for July. And I'm just watching The Ultimate Guide to Being That Girl on YouTube. I like to watch inspiring videos like this. So let's do this. Okay, so I just went through my calendar on my phone and everything, and our family calendar, and just saw what I had to do. So I have my vacation to the Cape in August I put in here, and then I just did, some things that we're doing. Now, other things are going to be added to this, but this is just kind of my basic layout. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to hang this up on the wall, and we're going to move on to our next item. Hung up on the wall. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go clean my bedroom. So, let's do this. So, we're I organized all these books, and I threw some stuff away. We got the trash bin here, but this is actually looking a lot better than it did. So I'm gonna keep cleaning, and I'll show you guys when I'm just finished cleaning my room. Look how good it looks. Time to check cleaning my room off the to-do list. We're gonna go make ourselves some overnight oats for breakfast tomorrow and the next day. I'm just gonna go through this recipe. So, sorry. We have 1 cup of oats, a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips, and half of a classic French vanilla breakfast essentials packet into these, and then I cut up 4 or 5 strawberries and put that on top. So that's the recipe. So I just made my overnight oats and put those in the fridge so they could start being their overnight oats. And then I had time, so I was like, you know what, let me make some protein bites. So that's what I'm doing right now. They're in the fridge, so I can, for 10 minutes, so I can configure them. And I'm just sitting here watching some Angie Belmere. She's my favorite YouTuber, and drinking some water. So yeah, love you guys. See you in a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I have to get questions ready for a podcast episode I'm doing. So I'm going to write them down, and then I have to send them off to the person that I am doing it with. But that is a secret till it pops up next Thursday. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. Okay, change of plans. I was making my questions up, and I was doing really good. But then I realized I'm going to head to the store and go get some lemons and some kombucha if they have it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And oats, because I'm almost out. So yeah. And then that will keep me on my healthy eating. Bonus to going to the store is I have to walk a little while. So it gives me, some exercise, even though I already exercised today. Okay, so they didn't have what I came here for, but I got some bowls and chocolate chips for when I make my oatmeal, and then some stuff for a secret project that I'm doing. Okay, so now what I'm about to do is I'm going to finish up making those questions for my podcast episode. Okay guys, so we just finished dinner, and I'm outside. And I wanted to come on here and just kind of talk about why I'm filming this. This is going to be part of this video, and it's going to be a rant, I can already tell. So just, if you don't like rants, skip ahead. But the fact that I'm filming this, right? So I'm filming the Becoming the Best Me I Can Be episodes, right, for season 1. It's not a season. I don't know why I said that, but episode 1, because I'm gonna make it a series, is only for me. I'm filming it for you guys to motivate myself, and also so you guys can see it. But the whole idea that I'm trying to be the best me that I can be is for me. You know, I'm not filming this for anyone else. I'm not doing this for anyone else but myself. Which I know kind of sounds vain, but I feel like at the same time, it's like, it's not, because it's not like in that sense, right? Like, I'm trying to be the best me I can be for myself. And I know what the best me is, but it's hard to get to that point. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I want to be able to look back in my future when I'm older and when I have children, or when my children have children, and be able to look back at journeys that I've went through like this, and also things that I have also done. For example, when I filmed when I went to the outdoor movies. For me, that is an experience that made me happy to film. And I can look back on that one day and say, oh my gosh, you did that. Like, wow. Or wow, and that's really cool. So, if anyone like me likes to watch the Goldbergs, you know, it's a show on, I think it's pretty much everywhere. And if you watch it, you'll know. But basically, if you don't watch it, it's this kid in the 80s. And I think the 90s too, but I think it may have been just the 80s. I don't really know how long he did for. But basically, he had an old video camera and filmed every aspect of his life. And now they look back on it, right? And he made it into a TV show. But the idea that you can look back on something like that you did back in the 80s or the 90s, because like that's like, you know, what that would be, kind of what I'm talking about, but like for my idea, and look at what you did, how you did it, and kind of what was in and everything like that, just makes me so happy that like people can do that, right? And people can look back on that. And I'm a big person of like traditions and memories and things like that. And that is why I love to do what I do on YouTube and things like that. So that is also why when I said it, I think it was maybe 3 weeks ago or a while ago, I was like, you know what? I am going to just do, like, I'm not doing challenges or challenges or things like that anymore. I'm just kind of stay in, like, the lifestyle realm of filming things more like a journey. I keep chirping. I'm more of like a journey, like things that I'm doing and things like that. So then one day I can look back on it and be like, wow, I did that. Or wow, that's what, like, that looked like, or things like that. And that just makes me so happy to be able to think of being able to do that. So that is kind of why I'm doing this. And this being the best me I can be series is so I can look back one day and be like, wow, you were at that point in your life at that point, and now you're here. Or, oh, you've grown so much since then, like, you know, physically, mentally, everything. I keep tripping. So that's just why. And I feel like I don't need to explain myself. And no one's like, oh, why? But I feel like being able to share that just makes me so happy. And no, I'm not going to be like this Howie Bingham and film every single aspect of my life, which I think is awesome that they do, by the way. But I'm going to film those moments that seem to me are really special. And I don't know if this is actually going to happen, because I'm kind of horrible at keeping up with filming for long time. I was going to film what I eat in a day today. And I kind of like slipped out on it and I ate breakfast, and I was like, oh, guess I'm not filming that, because I kind of forgot I was going to film it after I worked out. So I was like, oh, okay. But, you know, I might start filming like kind of weekly vlogs. So like I'll film for the whole week and then edit it and post it. So then I can look back on it and remember what I did. One of the vlogs, this is going to be so long, that really gets to me is, like right now, is the one that I filmed. I think it was like maybe, I don't know if it was 2 years ago or a little under 2 years ago. It was my Christmas craft fair vlog. That one gets to me. It was 3 minutes long. And to me now, I can look back on that, even it only being a year and a half, 2 years ago that it happened. But I can look back on that and say, wow. Oh my gosh, I've grown to see the design go so much since then. Like now I sell clothing, like shirts and cups and all this stuff. And then I only sold crayons. And I can just say all these things. Just makes me so happy to be able to say that and just know that I did these things. And it makes me so happy that I can look back on that. Even today, it only being a year and a half ago, 2 years that happened, it just makes me so happy to be able to look back on it. And it's only gonna make me happier to be able to look back on it as I get older. Okay, I'm sorry for this rant. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
Did you like the food? Yeah. Dad already told me he did. So.
I did. It was best. Take over. So along with this whole, like, you know, being the best me, episode 1, of course we have to almost the end, and almost end, because this is not going to be the last part of this, by reading. So we're going to be reading today, well, I'm going to be reading, this is how much I'm through so far, Live by Sadie Robertson with Beth Clark. So yeah. Okay guys, so now I'm working on some orders. So yeah. Okay guys, I just finished making that order, and the reason I'm going back and forth is because my foot fell asleep, so I have pins and needles. But basically, I just turned off my laptop, I just turned off my Cricut. So now I'm just going to go through my to-do list and cross off the last few things that I finished. And then we are going to go and make my to-do list for tomorrow. So let's do this. Just made my to-do list. I'm going to set my alarms. My goal is to wake up at like 8:30 because it's kind of late. I'm going to plug in my laptop. And we're almost ready for bed. Downstairs and it's pajama time. This is what I have on right now. And boom, this is what I got on now. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay guys, good night. I'm just sitting here. I'm watching the Goldbergs and I'm just going to sleep. Forrest is here and we're just cuddling up and about to go to bed. So yeah, I got my alarm clock set. I'm gonna wake up at, I think I'm gonna set my alarm for 8. So yeah, I'm just gonna go right to bed because I'm tired. Okay, good night guys, love you. Cloud out. Hope you enjoyed this video, by the way. If you did, comment down below and I'll post more episodes next week. Bye guys, love ya. See you on Monday.